Welcome, believers. This channel is dedicated to uncovering the profound history of mankind in the light of Islam. Here, we dive deep into the divine truths, revealing the journey of creation, the wisdom of Allah's plan, and the lessons that guide us even today. In this very first video, we embark on a journey back to the beginning of everything, the creation of the universe, the earth, and humanity itself. Together, we'll explore the origins of life, the purpose of our existence, and the events that shaped our destiny. In the beginning, Allah commanded the heavens and the earth into existence. Angels, jinn, and humans were created with distinct purposes. But when Allah announced Adam as the leader on earth, curiosity and envy stirred within one of them. What followed was a defiance that changed the course of history forever. Stay tuned to uncover this profound story of creation, the Big Bang and the creation of the universe. Allah Almighty began creation with a single command, bringing the heavens and the earth into existence. The Quran states, "Do not the disbelievers see that the heavens and the earth were a joined entity and we separated them?" This separation, resembling the Big Bang, marked the beginning of the universe's formation.
The universe began to exist about 13.8 billion years ago. Scientists call that event the Big Bang. That's actually not a good name because it wasn't big and it wasn't a bang. The universe was squeezed into a tiny, tiny point. And there wasn't any explosion, just a very rapid expansion, like a balloon that someone is blowing up. I wonder sometimes, why did they call it the Big Bang? Maybe it's to distract us from the tremendous reality that it revealed. It makes it seem like a random explosion. I think a better name would have been the beginning of the universe.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentions to us, خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ فِي سِتَّةِ أَيَّامٍ, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the heavens and the earth all in 6 days. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala really doesn't need 6 days. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could simply say, kun fayakun, be and it is. So why would Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala create it in 6 days as opposed to just in 1 second and even less than that? The scholars say there are two reasons. Number one, it could be that perhaps the angels were already created and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to show them His power, so they would see the heavens and the earth, the oceans, the mountains, all of this coming into being in front of their eyes. Some of the scholars, they said that in it is actually a lesson for us as human beings, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to teach us taking things strategically, slowly, gradually, planning things out properly.
Galaxies formed, stars ignited, and the cosmos expanded, displaying the intricate design of the Creator's plan. Within the vast universe, Allah prepared the earth as a perfect dwelling place. He set firm mountains, carved rivers, and caused vegetation to flourish. The Quran describes, He created the earth in 2 days and placed upon it firm mountains, blessed it and determined therein its sustenance. Every detail was deliberate, ensuring harmony and balance for the life that would inhabit it. Before the creation of humans, Allah created 2 distinct beings, angels and jinn. Angels made of light were created as obedient servants of Allah who carry out His commands without question. They lack free will, embodying absolute submission to their Creator. Jinn, on the other hand, were made from smokeless fire. Unlike angels, they possess free will, allowing them to choose between obedience and disobedience. Some are devout, while others are rebellious. Among the jinn was Iblees, who excelled in worship and was elevated to a position among the angels despite being a jinn. Then came a monumental moment in creation. Allah shaped Adam from clay, leaving his lifeless form for a period. The Quran recounts He created man from sounding clay like pottery. During this time, Allah announced to the angels and jinn, "Indeed, I will make upon the earth a successive authority." This declaration piqued Iblees' curiosity. He wondered, why would this being made of clay be chosen as a leader over us who are made from fire? The angels too asked humbly, Will you place upon it one who causes corruption and sheds blood while we declare your praise and sanctify you? Allah responded, indeed, I know that which you do not know. This was a test of trust and submission to his divine wisdom. Allah then breathed his soul into Adam, granting him life intellect and the ability to learn. Adam was taught the names of all things symbolizing knowledge and understanding beyond the reach of angels and jinn. This knowledge was a defining attribute showcasing Adam's unique status. Allah commanded the angels and Iblees to prostrate before Adam as a mark of honor and recognition of his creation. The Quran narrates, so the angels prostrated all of them entirely, except Iblees he refused, and was arrogant and became of the disbelievers, Iblees consumed by pride. Said, I am better than him. You created me from fire, and you created him from clay. His arrogance led to his expulsion from Allah's mercy. However, Iblees requested respite until the day of judgment, vowing to mislead humanity. Because you have put me in error, I will surely sit and wait for them on your straight path. Then I will come to them from before them and from behind them, and on their right and on their left, and you will not find most of them grateful.
Iblees came to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and said, at that point, Iblees made a dua to Allah, and he said, oh Allah, you want me, or you created me to have fitna, to do fitna on the children of Adam. I have no power on the children of Adam until and unless you allow me to. So grant me the power to cause fitna to children of Adam. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, for you is that. Then Shaitan said, oh Allah, give me more. Increase me in it. Listen to this. He said what? Increase me in it. So Allah said, whenever a child of Adam is born, you will have another Shaitan that is also born. Meaning for every human being that exists in this dunya, there will be another Shaitan that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allows Shaitan to actually procreate and to have more children. For every child that is born in this dunya, there is another Shaitan that comes into existence as well. Then the Shaitan said, oh Allah, increase it for me. And so at that point, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, for you is the opportunity to flow in the veins of Ibn Adam, just like the flowing of blood. So Allah gave him the ability to go into our bodies, to start to wander and play with our minds, to be able to so inconspicuously sound in our mind as if it is our own deep thoughts, but it is actually Shaitan saying his worst and evil words into our mind, whispering into our ears.
Allah granted his request, making him a test for mankind. Allah placed Adam in paradise, a place of unimaginable beauty and comfort. Soon he created Hawa, Eve, from Adam's rib as a companion for him. Together they lived in peace, enjoying the countless blessings of paradise. Allah gave them complete freedom in paradise, saying, O Adam, dwell you and your wife in paradise, and eat therefrom in abundance from wherever you will. However, Allah also gave them a clear command. But do not approach this tree, lest you be among the wrongdoers. The exact nature of this tree remains unknown, but it symbolized a divine test, an opportunity for Adam and Hawa to exercise their free will and obedience to Allah. Iblees, cast out of paradise, yet permitted to influence humanity, saw this command as his chance. He vowed to deceive Adam and Hawa to fulfill his promise of leading humanity astray. The Quran recounts, then Satan whispered to them, to make apparent to them that which was concealed from them, their private parts. He said, your Lord did not forbid you this tree except that you become angels or become of the immortal. 720. Iblees manipulated their thoughts, exploiting their curiosity and desire for what seemed unattainable. His whispers were not direct commands, but cunning suggestions, sowing doubt and making the forbidden fruit appear alluring. Despite the clear warning from Allah, Adam and Hawa were slowly drawn toward the forbidden tree, setting the stage for a moment that would change the destiny of mankind. What did Iblees say that convinced Adam and Hawa to eat from the forbidden tree? How did this act of disobedience shape the future of humanity? And what was Allah's response to this first mistake? Find out in the next episode.